Welcome to my home and welcome to my chair. This is my favorite chair in the house, and it's my comfy spot in the house. You know, we all have one of those, and this is kind of my chair, Mom's chair, Oma's chair, my wife's chair. Yeah, it's all mine. Well, I'm back. I'm alive, and well, I have a really bad back. And I had a few other issues as well that I had to take care of last week. And so I'm on the mend, and I am well, and I am, yes, still alive. I hope you all have been following on my community post tab, because I'm kind of using that right now as my Facebook as well. So you can join me over on Facebook if you like, but the community tab is just as active and a lot of fun. And sometimes, you know, I'll ask you questions, or I'll post pictures or a funny meme or something silly. But just to kind of keep up with you guys, I like to do that. I feel like so many of you, if not all of you, are almost personal friends. It's kind of neat the way the Lord works things sometimes. But anyway, I thought I would call this Cookbook Corner today, because this is my cookbook corner. I literally have a basket right down here filled with all my favorite cookbooks that I go to pretty regularly. Yeah, and I wanted to show 4 of them to you today that are probably some of my favorite ones, I think. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say. Today they're my favorite ones. Okay, that makes sense. All right, first up, and this is in no particular order, it's just kind of the way I pulled them out of the basket. But first up, I got this one for Christmas. I have been wanting one of her cookbooks. I love their family. I love her. I just think they stand for a lot of really good quality things. A lot of good quality things. So first up, you recognize that face? Good old Miss K from the Robertson clan. Yep, the Duck Dynasty, Miss K. There she is. Okay, and this is one of her cookbooks, and it is wonderful. And I have several things marked, but I'll show you 2 today that I have marked that I think are really sweet. Well, now I'll show you one recipe that is just sounds so good and so super easy. That's a great combination, isn't it? That's my kind of recipe. And then I'll show you a really cute picture that I found in here. It's called Mama K's cookie bars. And they are so easy. I mean, there's no picture or anything, so I'm not even going to show you. But graham cracker crumbs, chocolate chips, butterscotch chips, chopped pecans, sweetened condensed milk, and flaked coconut. And you just basically kind of lay all that in a pan and bake it. So maybe one of these days I'll make it. You never know. And look at that cute picture of the 2 of them. I just think that is just super, super sweet. Isn't it, dear? Yeah, great people. Great people. All right, so secondly, this one has been around a while. I don't remember where I got it, but it's probably still out there somewhere. And it is Casserole Queens. My mom and we used to always say that we were going to write a cookbook called Casserole Queens. And then about a year later or so, I brought this down to my mom and I said, Mom, look, our book is out. Just need to change the faces, that's all. And the bodies too, probably. But anyway, yeah, and a lot of good stuff in here too. A lot of good stuff. One is called, the first one that I really, really want to do, and I want to do this for 2 reasons. It sounds really good and it's easy. And secondly, I think it's going to be delicious, and I know my husband is going to love it. This is a Lou recipe for sure. Maybe something to surprise him with. Shrimp with seared polenta. Raise your hand if that sounds good to you. Now, obviously, if you're not a seafood person, a shrimp person, you're not going to like the sounds of that one. But if you are, let me know in the comments below. Shrimp polenta, yes? Thumbs up, thumbs down. All right. The next one in here, I kind of have earmarked. Let's see. Oh, I thought this one was cute. Bailey's Drugstore. Anybody know a Bailey's Drugstore? It doesn't even sound familiar to me. Woolworths. Oh yeah, I remember Woolworths. But a Bailey's Drugstore, don't know it. But it's got chocolate cake apparently that's like out of this world. And so it even has a chocolate frosting that goes with it. Now this chocolate frosting sounds amazing. It really does. So maybe one of these days you'll be seeing those two recipes. That would be fun, huh? All right, and one that I got recently at Ollie's. Do y'all have an Ollie's near you? I love Ollie's. I absolutely love Ollie's. And I found this book. Well, gosh, I don't know. I guess it's been a while now. But anyway, look how thick it is. It's a really thick, and it's a hardbound book. And look how beautiful it is. It's just beautiful. Yeah, so I have a feeling I bought it for that reason alone. But the price too is below like $5, and it's got, I mean, this binding is really beautiful. I mean, it's a well-made book. It's a taste of home. You know, they're pretty good recipes. So every once in a while, I'll make a taste of home recipe because I have a lot of their magazines, and they're not too good. But 95% of them are. Of course, I'd be the one to find the ones that aren't. But anyway, I found a sweet potato spice bread in here that I thought kind of sounded pretty interesting. There was something else in here. Oh, you know what? Now that I think of it, here is something that I always wanted to make, and this one sounds so good. A cinnamon apple cider monkey bread. Look at that. Can you see? Does that look delicious? Say yes. So yeah, that looks good too. And there's several other things in this book as well, because this one sounds really, really good. All right, and the last one I have for you is a little crock pot book from the Crock Pot Company. And there are some fantastic recipes in here. I only chose 3 to show you today, but this is a wonderful book, and I'm sure it's still in print. I got this again at Ollie's. And it's just a chunky little book, and it is very thick, as you can see. So there are a lot of recipes in here, and they are beautiful. If I can show you a little better here. All kinds of pictures, and look at that. Look how beautiful everything in there just looks. One after the other. Just delicious dishes. I love a cookbook with pictures. I just do. And I read them just like I would sit down and read a book. Yeah, and I think I just lost all my pages that I marked. Cut. I was still laughing. That was funny. Okay, well, I opened the book and whoo, out come all the little pieces of paper that I had on each of the recipes. I'm cracking myself up here today, and it's just like not even funny. I guess I just needed a good laugh. Okay, well, the first one, you've all heard of those glazed meatballs. We've all made them with like the grape jelly. What else goes in there? Grape jelly and like a chili sauce or something. Those are real good. I love to serve those for hors d'oeuvres because they're easy in the crock pot and everybody seems to like them. But these are called maple glazed meatballs. Does that sound good? Let me see. Yeah. Oh, there's some good stuff in here. Oh, and it's got, I love a recipe with pineapple in it, like pineapple chicken or pineapple like in something like this. And look at this picture. Look at that picture. Isn't that beautiful? And I love even that plate there. Kind of a swirly thing going on. And I even love the toothpicks. I can never find toothpicks like that. But they're beautiful. They are pretty. And yeah, that is definitely a recipe that I would serve. Well, I would serve it like that. But I would also serve it as a meal over some buttered fettuccine, something like that maybe. Or even some egg noodles, some Amish egg noodles, something like that I think would be really good. A really nice meal with some a green vegetable of some kind. All right, and the next one is, oh, this just sounds so good to me. Do you like apricots? If you like apricots, like dried apricots, you'll probably like this one. Now, I don't think I could sit and eat like 2 or 3 or a bag of dried apricots, but 1 or 2 are kind of good. And I think heated, you know, like you plump them back up and in a sauce or something, I think would be good. Anyway, this is called Indian style apricot chicken, and it sounds fantastic. So just take a look at that over a nice fluffy white rice. I think that looks beautiful. I do. Let me know if any of these recipes that I'm spouting off here sound particularly good to you, and maybe I'll do one in honor of you. So, oh, and the last one in here, the last one I'm going to share with you today, and this one I think I may have saved the best for last. This is called Dijon chicken thighs with artichoke sauce. Yes, oh, that sounds so delicious to me. And look, that's served over fettuccine noodles, and that's just the way to go all the time, I think, with any kind of a chicken sauce or a meat sauce, a beef sauce of some kind, even a seafood sauce. Yeah, fettuccine noodles are always good. But look at that. Oh, that just sounds really good. Oh, it's got mushrooms in it, and the artichokes, dried tarragon. I like using tarragon. Yeah, and Dijon mustard. That's a keeper. Yeah, so there you go. All right, 4 cookbooks we went through. And I'm probably going to sit here for the afternoon and look through them again and see if I can pin a few more, because they really do sound good. And days when you're just not feeling 100% yourself, for me anyway, if I had the time, and I really like to look through cookbooks. I love cookbooks. I always have, always. I remember my aunt many years ago. Let's see, we've been married 34 years. Well, almost 34 years ago. For Christmas, she gave me a subscription to the Taste of Home magazine. You get one every month would come. And that's when the magazine was made really well. And it was jam-packed with recipes and pictures and contests and all kinds of stuff they had in there. It was really, I loved that magazine. And then every Christmas thereafter, she would renew that subscription. And that was just one of the kindest things, one of the greatest gifts I ever had. And at one point, you know, I had a stack of them. I don't know what happened to them. I really don't. Over the years, I kept them for years and years. And then poof, I probably, in a moment of just throwing things out, trying to clean up for one thing or another, I probably just tossed them. So I was happy to have that Taste of Home book again, and I'm anxious to sit down and really look through that one for sure. If you have enjoyed this cookbook corner, let me know if that's something you'd like to see more of, because I would love to sit in my comfy chair here and show you all my goodies, all my great cookbooks, and I do have some really wonderful ones. I would even go back through a lot of these today that I showed you and pin some more. So thank you again for joining me. I really had a good time. I'm so happy to see all of you. Let me know that you were here with me, and leave me a comment if you would, and I'll comment back, I promise. And don't ever forget that you can get me at super60@gmail.com anytime, day or night. Leave me a sweet email, and I will email you back. And don't forget about our TFRs, our Tube Friend recipes. You can always send me one of your treasured recipes that you'd love to see me do here at Super at 60. And I would love doing that for you. We've done many of them, and I know I have some more that are in the works. So please know that, and know that you can always ask me for prayer. And I'll be always happy to do that for you. And so if you just want to tell me about yourself, where you're coming from, if you're from a different country, just anything, what's going on in your life, and I would love to hear from you. And I promise I will write you back. I will absolutely email you back. And what else was I going to say? Oh, leave me a like if you would, and subscribe if you're just passing through. If you're just passing through and you're wondering, I don't know about that. I don't ever do these. This is the first time I've ever done a cookbook corner. but I kind of had fun doing it. I don't know. What do you guys think? You'll have to tell me. No, not so much at the cookbook corner. Rather have you back in the kitchen messing up and, goofing off. That sounds better than a silly cookbook corner. Or just the opposite. Yes, we love the cookbook corner. Bring us more of your cookbook stuff. So let me know one way or the other. And I'm going back to my heating pad because I'm having lower back issues. I will see you soon again. So bye now and Lord bless.